the tournament yet.
What is up, guys? This is your boy Eats at it. Excuse me, Eric Dillon Jr. and I am the greatest trader ever, guys. Bringing y'all another banger. Okay, so I started playing ranked recently. Okay, ranked is really fun.
So with this next hard point on Hotel, LA Thieves statistically they have the edge, but obviously we're not expecting it to be by an insurmountable margin. A 2-point game in game number 1, as close as can be. And obviously a nice little round 5 we just saw on Hotel Control. An incredibly important one for Thieves to get. In my opinion, if they don't get this next one, this series is going to go maybe 90-10 percentage-wise to Atlanta Faze, so it's not quite in their favor.
Here are the highlights from the Control. This will be the final. Highlights we see from Control here, or in the Leeson Hotel, before we now dive into what's a hard point. A little bit of a break here in the series as things resume normal pace. LA Thieves, a valiant attempt, great attacking rounds, a solid bit of defensive work, but in the end, it just comes down to a few gunfights on that crazy B zone.
It really feels like this has been a series of moments, right? Even on that first Mercado hardpoint we had, the moments we saw where the Envoy and Kenny 3 pieces that they were able to pick up to break down the setups, the moments that we saw on the map too, all the crazy sprees from Sim, the 1v2 from Slasher, and then the moments of this game, well, we're watching him now. It's when Abizi going solos, break your setup. It's when Envoy's finally able to shut him down is where the Thieves have success, but more of those moments, here's the next 3 piece from
I'm going to pick us up halfway, guys.
Atlanta Faze just creating just a little bit extra, putting that team over the edge.
At 3-2.
I mean, everything is damn near dead even between these two squads with how well they've been performing throughout this major. You need that little bit of extra to secure those dubs.
Individual sprees was the name of the game there on Hotel Control. Now the final Hotel moment here in the series. Hardpoint coming up next. We're going to roll into that in just a moment, and then we go to LCO Search and Destroy.
See how far really trying out there.
If you're right, are we going to see it end soon?
I'm just doubling down on that point because the CeeLo Search and Destroy, it is not just that Atlanta Faze has been winning that map, they have been destroying teams one by one where they're looking unstoppable. So that is a fearsome thing for the LA Thieves to have to contend with, but on the hard point, they have the edge. They've played the map more, they have a better record, and this is one of the very few maps that Atlanta Faze are actually negative on. So you need that bounce back, need to tie up the series and give yourself a little bit of cushion before the Search and Destroy start rolling back through.
Yeah, that's where things are going to get real dangerous. Can they find that cushion for the pushing deeper into this series? What a wonderful tournament it has been, Boston. Thank you for the very warm welcome, despite the inclement weather. Let's rock and roll now into another hard point. Strap in, kids. This one's going to get crazy.
Fist bumps out and abound, locked in and focused for Atlanta Faze. That 3-night stay nearly complete. A map Atlanta has been incredibly happy to visit. And they'll be starting on the side where they get to the hill just a little bit quicker. And I tell you, that .71 does not reflect the impact that Kenny just had on Mercado. So look for him to try to turn things around here in the next one that we have.
We're going to see the lobby quickly reset. Ladies and gents, here in our grand final, we thank you again for tuning in and joining us. Hope you enjoyed all your drops, and you folks in the crowd, you have been outstanding. Tons of fun all week long. We're going to roll back into this one ASAP. High-level predictions charts, hard points have been, let's face it, kind of crazy. We've had what? We've had 2 ourselves, 2-point games separating, you know, insane finishes. Great plays across every team. Cannot wait to see how this one goes.
I think it almost be vaguely similar. It's like that SMG battle. Obviously, Hotel's map where the rotations are incredibly important, especially that P2 to P3. Trying to break into the kitchen. It's going to be your SMGs leading that charge. And I think so many of these moments are decided between, is it Kenny and Envoy winning the gunfights, or is it the Tears? That's what I'm going to be paying the greatest deal of attention to. Who can get to the money hill first, and if you get there second, how well you deal with the snakes in the kitchen. And how well can you deal with the Tears? A .71 was barely good enough in map number 1 for Kenny. I'm looking for him to turn things around on map number 4.
Snakes in the kitchen doesn't sound like, you know, very good for sort of health and safety.
Better a kitchen than a plane?
Better than a kitchen. I mean, if it were up to me, there'd be no snakes in this game at all. Let's get into the hard point, ladies and gentlemen.
Really just calm and safe. and point
First and
things
foremost,
out.
though, you're right, Faze. They spawn that bit closer to the 2-2 spread now from the LA Thieves. Looking for kills, looking for the breaks. They do have that map
I've
side
always
for
thought these
P2.
commentators were amazing.
That's it. That's what you want. Clean them up, get them off the point, stop the flow.
Demanding. I mean,
and there's the Terrors. I mean, you try to stop it all, but they're the ones that show up with the extra kill in the feed. So sizable start right now for Atlanta. Getting a pretty decent chunk of time. Guys are looking at pounce. Kenny and Envoy picking up a couple kills, and they've at least made sure to keep those right side spawns.
That guy that pointed that out.
Easy, get him out of the hill and maybe get some time of your own. It took a long time to make it happen, and Resell doesn't want it to happen for very long as him and Sim destroy everybody. Right back to square one in a dominant P1. Atlanta have not lost their step.
Now silently they will sneak their way across the Terrors in tandem, and now on the other side of the map, Slasher will be the first man in. Brought down. Great work there. LA Thieves don't let any of the shenanigans take place, selling the last man up. Here we go.
Yeah, great work and great reads to make sure the guy that got the back spawns doesn't actually secure him for the team. And now you get the standard setup. Abizi might get that first intro, but Octane, he can spot all these players on the cross.
Ruby's going to help the boys get outside, but Kenny, he's the man who's taking care of business. Abizi cuts him off. Now the pressure on towards the hill. Into the lobby we go. Draza, great work from upstairs. Octane getting the kills as well. He's the man inside the point. Soaking up that time. Celium, the little peeping Tom. Whoa, hop, skip, and a damn son. Kills are there once again. LA Thieves hold.
And where'd you find that? Maybe where'd you find this rotation, actually? Atlanta Faze sending a couple extra players maybe to fight for this scrap, but already over towards Kitchen. I mean, there's 20 seconds left, so you don't even have to make a play right now if you're Kenny. Right now, he's going to be annoying. He gets dropped, and Atlanta Faze will get there first. A perfect bounce back hill, though, on P2 for LA. And maybe a little time to try to work yourself up the map, but there's a lot of aggression out of Atlanta. His Envoy, he is taking the scenic route to try to get to this new time.
Look how careful he's been. He's really checking everything possible when he knows somewhere there's a Faze member out here. Where could they be? There's one. Good work for Team Fire there. Octane's going to help get things going. 5-3 now. In towards the kitchen we go.
And that's great help, and you want to be quick to try to break into this hill. Octane looking for more trades, and now you got the time. You got at least your teammates inside the point, enough to force Simp out the back, and the break so far has been clean.
Simp is so powerful in that moment. He's pushed out. He's bought his teammates time now to get inside. Hard point maybe in the other hands, but it's not safe yet. Kenny's got to try to hold this one. Selling from one door, Simp by the other. Here comes the pressure. Kenny winning his first. Eyes towards the right-hand side. No problem. Gets by with a little help from his friends. LA Thieves hold.
And that is such a beautiful moment coming in from Envoy and Octane. Envoy waiting all that time. Gets away one shot. His teammates got the trade and that little extra oomph to get inside the hill. Slasher, by the way, a bit of a rough start, 1-8 for him, and at least gets one kill in the back, but he gets traded out. LA Thieves, it's only 2 players working the flank and getting cut down along the way. Octane on the flip side, though, that's a main AR, cooking a little more up.
Yeah, 10-5 from Octane. He's looking great this time round. He's already got himself streaks to play with. And a sizable lead now for the LA Thieves. Here comes Faze right back into the bar. Oh dear, no, wait a minute. LA Thieves right through the front. Selling last man up. Is it going to be a perfect break? Indeed it is. Counter-attack now from BZ, better late than never.
And I think Josh just might have got that 2-piece with the Vaz there, by the way. So he's getting ridiculous shots from long range, but BZ can do the exact same thing. The instant jump on it and pounce. 4-man wipe and flip the spawns.
Way to grab that angle,
so this should be 20 seconds to scrap that. Maybe LA is actually going to contend for. Selim's the player that they have to try to kill, and they're able to get it. So 15 seconds like that can go a long way. The rotation over towards Restaurant. 50-50 battle right now.
Here we go. Wow, breaks on breaks. Both teams so efficient at taking care of those hard points. Here we go. Sim, 10-7. Sneaking his way forward. There's someone literally to the left of him on the other side of the booth. Here we go. Fight now on. Dives in, number 1. Looking for the second, gets it. Kenny's now here. They're trying to find something, gets the job done, and the rest of Faze now from the back line, all down to Kenny to stay alive.
Well, he did his job, or at least he did what he can, but now it's the setup for Cell to look for as many as he can get. Does some damage, and that sets up the trades. Step in for the kill.
No way. Wait a minute.
Better not give them all 4.
Don't give them all 4, surely not. 15-8 Sim, unbelievable work. Hard point firmly in the hands of Faze.
And that's just that lethal threat of Celium, man. He just does all that damage. Sim gets sent in for the kill. Nice little wipe, and Atlanta Faze right back in the game. Abizi, though, you see LA Thieves, they want this time. They're sending everybody this direction because it's not just the scrap, it's the rotation as well. LA Thieves going to be applying all the pressure through Kitchen, and it's all 4 players right now. Atlanta Faze ready to square up. I think Celium might get forced to rotate and be the guy to collect the time. But the battle, make no mistake, it's happening in Kitchen.
Streaks will be coming in soon. A possibility for that one from LaRue. Here it is. It lands towards the backside of Kitchen. It does not take care of Slasher. It only makes those players from Faze move. So now hard points in their hands, working on that comeback.
And this is just such a deep spread towards like the back spawn of the map right now, and not a lot of openings. Kenny's down low, but unfortunately the van blows up and takes care of him. Contest inside the point, and Celium's gonna fall. So LA Thieves, it doesn't always happen this way, but they're trying to bully their way just through the front.
Great hip fire there from Simp, now trying to keep the hard point safe and sound. LA Thieves still not giving up on the push here. 25 seconds remain on this point. And Simp, he's roaming. Dead silence, reset. Here comes Octane. Wow, good work from the team there. They make their way forward.
And this is so good from the LA Thieves, by the way. Just to take away the scrap time on a hill, Atlanta Faze had the clear-cut rotation through and just bullying through the front. So they ended up coming on top of this hill and securing themselves more time. And even long-term, Draws is in your base. He's behind you. I'm looking at the mini-map, and Simp has been trying to find him, but so many things right now for Atlanta Faze. Yes, they have the hill, but they're in a massive pinch.
Here comes the second set of hard points. We go back over to the middle of the map. A great run of things so far for the LA Thieves. Can they keep it going, though? Nice work for the LA Thieves clearing house. 3 spree there from LaRue. Can he find any more as he takes care of the time?
I mean, these have been just a beautiful pass through hills for LA. And even Octane, 18 kills to his name. They're slaying, they're rotating. Right now, LA Thieves, they're doing it all.
Doing it all. Thieves with the lead now. Thieves with the listening.
Oh, still with the cleanup.
Yeah, he's close up, Ken, close up.
They ran that together, dude.
He's at the left.
Nice.
Let's go right together. Yeah, I'm gonna top that. You can still play left. I'm gonna go to you, Dole. That's fine. No, what are you guys going to top? I made it, DJ. Hey, I'm going top that. Zig. He ran to Zig. Hey, I'm doing Zig. I got stun. Hey. You need love. He's 100% checking. I'm trying to challenge. Check it. Zig. I'm one to Zig. And Zig. Zig, I one shot. He look at us now. Look at us. One shot. Stairs. He ran to Zig. I'm staying on good. Lobby. I get lobby late. Lobby dead. Nice. Lobby one shot. My whole after. Yeah, could be white. He's white. There goes. Absolutely. Maybe Zig too bright. Lobby. Zig. Backstairs not challenge me. That's good. That's good. There goes. I'll go there.
I spawn bottom bed.
I spawn back door. Where is he?
Austin could be in the back.
I
spawn I'm coming. Hearts on like contest spot.
Player kills.
Trying to.
Hey, I'm here with you.
Austin, he nice. One was contest.
Another one freezer probably.
I'm all over, bro. He can be
my side door.
Moment of the game right now. This is a hill LA Thieves were able to break, and now it's Atlanta Faze's turn to try. If they fail, this game is going to fall.
Here we go. Octane's got the backside covered. He's in trouble now. That pistol ain't going to do a whole lot. Slasher cuts him down. The break is good. It is so squeaky clean. Faze are in.
That is not an easy thing to do, and they just walk through like it was nothing. But now they also have to hold on because a couple players fall. It's only Sim by himself in the point, and Kenny is out here challing and frying just to take the time right back.
Hunt and selling him down as well. Faze, reinforcements are here. The cavalry has arrived, but is it going to amount to much? Kenny, find a corner, pick one, lay down, hope for the best. Less than 20 seconds to go here. Faze, you have to stop the bleeding.
Oh my God, Kenny's looking to fry. Trying to set up his teammate right now, and Draza able to get the next. All this time matters. Draza can do it too. Gets the kill in Kitchen and all that extra time to LA. 230 to 177, and they have the rotation.
The road down. This is the bar. We're up. Faze holding it down for now. Kenny gets in. That's a clean kill. Can he hold on and help with a break? His teammate's there. Draza finds another one. Can't get any more. Simp and Slasher now fly forward. Have they got the numbers? No. Octane, the guns are up. It's done. It's 10 seconds. Take care of him now. It's all down to Celium. Loses the fight. The final 5. And the LA Thieves. Whoa, wait a minute. There we go. They level up the series once again. We go back and forth here in the grand finals.
Able to strike back on Hotel. LA Thieves, honestly, just clinical. taking care of business. Great rotations. That first like P3 break that they had was absolutely class. And even though the second one around got a little bit mixy, took it right back and had a great game down the line. Octane flipping things up 27 and 18. Had a lot of damage to back it up as well. And the most pressure the ARs of Atlanta Faze have felt this entire series.
Yeah, crazy stuff. Well, there we go. Tied up 2-2 here in our grand finals. We bid adieu now to Hotel. We'll take a look at some highlights in a moment, but for now, it's a wonderful look. LA Thieves bounce back to life. There we go. A relatively even dispersed chance across the series.
And again, all that map is the setup, because if you're going down in the series into a CeeLo S&D for LA Thieves, you might be terrified, but now it's all tied up, some wind in your sails, and I'm very curious as to what they have cooked up, because again, Atlanta Faze on that map, they have been flawless. I mean, destroying teams, and if you get an advantage like that, I know LA Thieves love themselves for control, but that CeeLo, they've only played it twice on the year, so not the most well-practiced, at least not when it comes to that LAN experience. But honestly, the way this is shaping up, maybe it'll be a map 7 we have on our hands.
We'll see. CeeLo, S&D, and Control coming up now. And again, that Mikado final map, if we have to go there. But we'll find out in a few maps time. For now, it's a commercial break. We come back. We're going back to CeeLo one last time here at Major 2.
I'll keep throwing it in, baby. I'll grab my micro quick. Run to the kitchen. Ah, ooh. Be right back.
The Call of Duty League is presented by the GMC Hummer EV Pickup, the world's first all-electric super truck. Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get right back into this one. The grand finals here at Major 2, coming at you live at the MGM Music Hall in Fenway here in Boston, Massachusetts. What a beautiful time it's been. I tell you what, it's been very, very pretty indeed. This kill spree from Sim, another ridiculously high spree from the young demon.
I mean, the guy's, dropping 14 in searches, going on 11 sprees in searches. Him and aBeZy have run this game mode, and obviously you got to pay attention to the map. It's El Asilo that this is on. It's El Asilo we're going back to. And when I say thrashing teams, it's not like they're thrashing teams at the bottom of the league. They did this to Toronto Ultra. I mean, they are terrifying. Maybe some good news on the side of LA. You know the game plan's going to be. The Terrors are going to run down low. You got the ARs posted up, watching either side. Selim is going to be massively up, doing weird things with a pistol. Can't deal with that. Really nothing you could do. So you know what's going to happen. The question is, can you execute the game plan? And again, I know aBeZy is the first blood reaper, but 10-3 on the opening duels. Like, what a crazy team that Simp is the guy that's planting your bombs.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds strange. And I love what you said about
it. Seems like that should be unacceptable.
I mean, look, get a guy that can do it all. I'm sure he can dance. I'm sure he's a wonderful painter. But for now, the only thing that really matters is how damn good he is at Call of Duty. He and his team now sitting at 2-2 here in our grand finals. El Asilo, search and destroy. Let's get it.
Not only the jack of all trades in Call of Duty, but also the master. Literally at everything. Simp is utterly godlike, has been since he burst onto the scene, and him and aBeZy will be leading the charge to this 8-bomb. Envoy wants to be here, but Envoy will see an early death already. First blood.
They stuck to the script, no improvising needed here. aBeZy first blood. Slow and steady approach, again combing the halls of El Asilo now. Many nooks, many crannies on the approach to that A bomb site. B, not as popular, it's in the great outdoors. And right now, we're gonna get on in towards A, and here comes the plant.
Yeah, just getting to work. Terrors doubled up inside. Not a fun thing to try to deal with for LA. They're trying to set up the pinch, and Kenny at least gets an entry. You know, both of them are going to be back-to-back, and aBeZy too quick on the chai, does get traded for the 2v2.
2v2, though. Plenty of time still to go here. Faze have backed right on up. They're playing upstairs. They're going to be keeping an eye on that bomb from the safety of the balcony. Draza now has to try to get upstairs, clear out that top spot. 25 to go. Selim, he's repositioned, roaming the halls. Oh dear, he caught an ankle. Not quite enough. Slasher, pistol nut. Draza's there with a Vaznev.
And Selim, this is it. 1v2. Can he deliver? There's the first. Octane, he knows where he's at. He's got him stunned. He's got him naded. Now you just got to gun him down.
After the round, however you dress it up. Faze strike first.
And that is a bit of a misstep for LA too, because there's opportunities maybe to try to defuse that bomb, because it was not planted for the typical clutch spot. So LA, they were looking to clear out the ARs to the top building, but instead Selim found his home inside. And another 1v2. Another explanation is why Faze are so dangerous. Everybody can clutch.
Any given moment, yeah, any of them. And do something unspeakable to your favorite player. Here we go, round 2. LA Thieves will be on offense, bomb in hand. We'll see if they go straight in towards A. And again, not a whole lot of dead silence available, so this could be quite a leery round. Let's see how things go.
There's on the inside, ARs on the wings. Slasher maybe going to get soloed out. That might be the clay call for LA, and they're making moves. And that's going to be the case. Slasher gets first blooded, but of course aBeZy ready for the trade.
Yeah, behind door number 1, there's aBeZy. Kenny on the upside. Silently now, we will swoop across El Asilo. That bomb's still in the hands of Kenny, and he's going the long way around towards A, but he's now in. Will anyone spot this one out? aBeZy still roaming around, eyes on B. They're having to do their due diligence and make sure that all angles are covered.
And dead silence just now running out for Kenny, so gonna have to slow down the pace, but 45 seconds left on the clock, not a lot to play with, and you see the spot aBeZy's put himself in. Keep in mind, he does have attack in this situation, so not a typical thing, but behind enemy lines.
Oh no.
aBeZy's used to that.
Yeah, here he goes. That's great work. Bomb carrier now down. It fall directly in the middle of the map there. Oh, good work out of Draza. The trades are on point though. It's now a 1v1. Selim versus Octane. We're running it back.
Just like it was in round 1. More pressure on Octane, though. He's got to grab the bomb, and let's see how good Cellium's hearing is. Well, good news for Octane, had dead silence popped. But I think for Cellium right now, as soon as the bomb goes down, he's just going to try to trap him in.
Yeah, here he goes. Bomb planted. Octane. Nowhere is safe. So he just runs straight out. No, you're not safe! We told you, Sam! You're not safe anywhere in there. Just leave. Vacate the premises. Cellium. It doesn't give him a slither of hope.
Oh, man. I mean, it's a nerve-wracking thing, I have to imagine, where you're in a 1v1 and you feel like you don't want to make any noise and the other guy just starts shooting at you from nowhere. You're like, that's just brand new. You think you can chow, but then you just run into a pre-aim and an unconventional round, but conventional for Cellium. 3-0 start. 2 clutches in a row. Atlanta Faze, their destruction continues.
Seems quite simple though. It's like, I can't see him, I can't hear him. I know, I'll feel him out. Bullets all over the place. Hit markers get the job done.
It's just so annoying to play against.
I can only pray it never happens to me. Might do unranked coming up on the 15th. Here we go.
A lot of pressure on this flank right now for LA. Toying with the idea, but no dead silence popped, and I think that might have been a hard read to try to catch a player on Atlanta off guard. Again with the attack right now for Abizi, so a little bit more difficult to fly. And does get out with his life, so nice little reset on the round. 55 seconds, plenty of time to work with. But Kenny has found his corner.
Kenny's got a corner. It's a good one. Gets one out like a light. Gives himself the ability now to pop dead silence. He can use that to move relatively freely across the map, as long as it's not Cellium, whose many senses tingle all the time. Now it's a 2v4.
And they're just a collapse right now. You got the bomb down, you got the storm in sight. It's AR's last man standing, and he kills Cell as well, so great news on that front. No clutches in this one. You know where Slasher's gonna be. Slasher able to connect on the first, but naded, stunned, tagged up, shot through a wall. LA Thieves get one on the board.
Good comms, good lines of sight there from the LA Thieves, and again, you sort of sing hallelujah as soon as you see Cellium appear in the kill feed on the right side for you. Good work there from LA. Get themselves back into this. It's very, very easy for LSilo to spiral out of control.
And I do like the idea that LA Thieves brought on offense for round 1, right? Isolate Slasher, get some nades out, you trap them out when it goes over towards the tower. So I think Slasher might be making an adjustment, and I think Thieves, without the success in that round, have to go a little bit deeper into the game plan. But we'll see what they do. We know they're going to have an idea.
Typical fan here from Faze. 2 through the middle. Terror's on the wing.
Good job to sail, baby.
The opposite. Straza's in. There's the first sip. Oh my god, he gets 2. How?
Well, Octane gets a kill as well, but now this is sort of like the part 2 of the plan. If Slasher loves to play the spot, do you make the read? They do. Falls into their lap, but last man standing in a terrifying sight. Surely he can't clutch 3.
Everyone moving silently now. Bar Cellium. Here in this 1v2. And 50 seconds is a long time, but both members of the LA Thieves, they will silently plant this bomb. Cellium, we have given you your flowers. We have given you all the praise in the world. Let's see what you're made of here.
Oh, and they know now. He threw the nade from up top. You know where he's at. Envoy waiting for him to drop.
Immediate reposition now. Octane's going to try to cover him from the window. Envoy may be the hitman. He is the insurance plan right now. As soon as Cellium hits the ground, here's the gunfight. Wins the first! But Octane, nerves of steel. I think a little bit came out in that round. We're up 2-2.
Yeah, a smile on his face too, because I think Octane was very weak, and if not for a couple of those hip-fire bullets coming through, Cellium might have done it. Perfectly read on the setup right there.
Brother.
And say a prayer. Good night. Well, tied up 2-2 though. So good look. They had the idea. You do trade Simp out, even though we picked up 2. And you do not let Cellium clutch. And great reads on Slasher. So LA Thieves are playing heads-up Call of Duty.
Yeah.
It does not make it easy.
No, none of this is easy. Stun check. Kenny's getting spread out. Whoa, Draza was like, I'm going in. Was not going to utter his usual catchphrase in these moments, but you can get a Slasher on the wall. Takes care of business, makes it a 3v3.
It's just impossible. I'm just instantly throwing away that man advantage. Still though, 3v3, not the worst thing in the world, but Slasher responsible for the flank on one side, so Octane not going to be able to move. Kenny though, looking to get in position. A few moments away from the dead silence, and Octane actually does find the pick. That player next to that door
Oh.
He's making noise.
Yeah.
Kenny knows.
A lot of noise. Will he know he's in that spot? Yeah, maybe. Aha!
Perfect. Perfectly done.
It was a trap. Oh! Second air from LA Thieves. Good work. Playing the map advantage they have. They take the lead.
Yeah, and using the information so well right there from Kenny. Kicks open the door just to bait out the shots. He knew his teammate was getting in position, and Kenny heard Cell jumping around moments before. Perfect execution. Nice swarm on the site after the fact, and honestly, probably the pick that Octane gets on Slasher as well. Buys you a little bit more freedom on the map. And I think there's been a lot of that for LA Thieves, game planning around Slasher, whether you're attacking him for the first bloods or reading him when he's going through the flanks. Maybe that's the, I don't even want to call it a weakness, but the one sort of opportunity you have.
An aggressive alleyway hit right now from Atlanta Faze. Going to pay off only momentarily. 3v3.
He kills too fast.
Way too fast. Over towards the A-bomb site. It's a Beezy now defending it. He's defending it alone. He's got quite a lot of work to do from the inside of this building. His teammate's going to reinforce in a moment, but for now, 1 minute to go.
Feeling the pressure of being alone. You see 1 and 4. They're going to be very quick to be the reinforcements as soon as the Beezy can feed the information. But how quick can you get it? Not fast enough. LA Thieves, they pounce.
Can't feed nothing. Slasher now trying to move in a position. He's setting himself up for the kill here. However, Octane's upstairs coverage is there. Oh, you're going to take that fight. Octane's going to hold this position again. Doesn't want to let too much happen. Downstairs is where the foray takes place. You've still got tons of map pressure now if you're the LA Thieves.
Well, he's completely repositioned, but he doesn't have a lot of time. Now Octane's going to give him the intel. Slasher makes the read, but Octane with the chow. A different game plan every round, and this time, if not attacking Slasher, dealing with the First Blood Reaper. There for the trade on that alley push. I think Draza might have felt it and said, hey, I hit the alley last round, got the first blood. Abizi's going to try to make the exact same play. And or Simp Abizi, doesn't matter. A terror is a terror.
Late game reads here from the LA Thieves and this El Asilo. Cruise missile there and a 7 spree for Octane, the man closest to you on the screen. Here we go. Let's see what he'll do with it. The great outdoors are no longer a safe place with that bad boy in the sky.
I think everyone else from, he's pulling out the, yeah, it's all a foot, but I think most people are going to be playing inside. You don't see snipers super often on this map, but obviously they can be devastating.
Drazo now once again in a battle of the wits against Selim upstairs. Kenny trying to make as much noise as possible downstairs. Stun check does connect. Would that be enough now to force some engagement? Oh, you're so lucky, Beezy. Oh, he went back for it, and he gets a kill! He double dips! And the rest of Faze, they all get their fill as well. Envoy 1v4.
And he's going nowhere. Yeah. Just thinking about the bitter end. You know, there's a few players that have made an impact with a snipe on this map, but it's a bit of a rarity. And you see the idea there from Octane, what he was looking for. But if he's not able to connect, might be the last time we see him with the boomstick in that round. So good idea. Again, LA Thieves going deep in their bag of tricks, but can't deliver there. Atlanta Faze killed the momentum. Taking next round back on their side.
Whew, long day for a Beezy. It's not easy being a Beezy and having to get first bloods on a seemingly non-stop basis. Attacking round now for the LA Thieves. It's first to 6 here in Search and Destroy. How deep can the playbook go?
Maybe our first B hit potentially. Stallion raining out shots in little pixel fight. Nothing cooking there. Slasher, they know he loves the tower. Kenny, though, just gets absolutely beamed. That almost looked like he got shot in the back. Slasher, those are ridiculously good shots.
Rips the head of Kenny. Now the slow prowl. No one really from Faze that close. Envoy's not going to spot too much on the sim. Oh, he goes for it. Oh, not only does he go for it, gives him a couple of warning shots as well.
And you're getting all the intel right now if you're Atlanta Faze. You don't have to overcommit and go for any crazy chows. You can trust your retakes. You can give up bomb plants, or you can deal with Celian. But again, gets out with his life. He's done his job. You got number 2 and number 3. The Tears getting in position, ready for the B hit, and even Slasher can take his time on the flank. He might find himself in a fight with Draza, but that'll be a bit later on.
He's out of the play for a while now. Slasher may have to get moving. Sim doesn't connect there. The door does get shut though. Oh, Octane wins a big one. Trey's there. Terrors now making their moves onto the site. Slasher does spring to life. 3v1, all onto Draza.
And Draza already got a kill, so they know exactly what direction they need to look, and he's going to be forced to make the play inside. Has the angle, can't get the kill. Slasher with the coverage. And the man that they were trying to pick apart early on, now on a 4 spree. Slasher taking care of business.
1 round at a time. Atlanta Faze proved that they are never out of it yet. Will the Dead Silence finish up? Maybe get back to it a little bit sooner? Takes 7.5 seconds to defuse the bomb here in Search and Destroy, so you've got plenty of time to let that meter build up. Shown on the top side of the screen right now. That's Atlanta Faze. They are reaping the rewards. And the player who defuses the bomb gets a nice chunk as well, so that is going to set them up beautifully for the next round. We're all tied up 4-4.
And still one of the best contests that any team has been able to deliver on this map against Atlanta Faze. So I'm looking forward to the game plan for this next one, because LA Thieves, deep bag of tricks, been very creative in these rounds. They need something a little bit extra on defense for Atlanta Faze. It'll be expected. Play for picks, double up the tears inside round A. Leave the ARs for both flanks.
Heavy stack on the inside right now from the LA Thieves, not letting anyone get through. Ouch. Not only the sign, but Abizi's ears. We're going to start to run out of things to throw at each other soon, lads. You're going to have to bring the guns and the knives to the fight. And Draza, he's going to eat that one. Will that be the sign? Will that be the call to action right now for Faze?
Well, they know there's at least one player inside. It's on multiple. Envoy goes for the challenge, rips ahead, and flies at him. That was the round 1 strat, this time done perfectly. Slasher in a 1v4, and Slasher just wants an extra kill if he can get it.
Envoy will play this so patiently. A masterclass. Dylan Hannon there, outstanding play. 3 on the round, now map point, LA Thieves.
And I'm telling you, it's that battle. It's been that all series. Envoy versus one of the Terrors in a first blood fight. You know it's against Abizi. Round 1, Abizi takes him down. The round is easy for Atlanta after that. This time, Envoy just makes the play. And I don't expect aggression like that. I get a first blood, I hide in a corner and wait for my teammates. Envoy flies and instead just single-handedly wins his team the round. Big plays and 1 round away from being the first team all weekend.
Make sure you guys
take a search off Faze.
All right.
It's only fair. Faze took the control of Thieves.
Man has no weaky die. Get in there, man.
That's his favorite for me.
Oh, something's going on.
Very important all right.
Here come the streaks. Going to force everyone from Faze to the inside of the map. Kenny, will you read this? Yeah. Oh my God, nearly happened. Streaks now force the Ven side. Will that be enough for Thieves to spring to life? That first blood helps a ton.
Faze are being aggressive though. I mean, they are making moves. They're trying to take the fight to LA. Everybody in position. The flank is there. Slasher, he's got the intel, but Dead Silence just ran out.
Oh, he's going to make a little bit of noise though. Now can play with his food. The trap has been set and it's been sprung. Envoy though manages to once again turn the tables. Trades there once again. All down to Abizi. And what a round. It would be a 1v1 now. Dancing around LOCLO! One step ahead every single time. It's round 11 now.
And guess who had Dead Silence? It was Abizi. He can hear it coming. That's the, oh, he's right behind me. He just dropped down. He looks for the chow, but he only finds death. If it's not for the clutches, Celium had a 1v2. Celium wins a 1v1, and now Abizi clutches this one. Add it to the pile, Atlanta Faze. Maybe impossible to put down on this map, but it's around 11. It's Atlanta Faze on the attack. And if it ain't broke, you don't have to fix it, but now it's 3 players inside.
Are we talking about ending that spree? Atlanta Faze, think again, it's not over yet.
And this is no time wasted. They're already pouncing on it. They got the stuns out, they got the nades to back him down, and this is a quick bomb plan, 4v4.
Here we go, square up in the final round. Thieves lining up here, going directly towards the bomb site. They're going to play an aggressive trade battle here. Sim versus Envoy here, and it's madness, nades it down. He tries to take one with him. Celium, though, gets the job done, 3v2.
They got the extra nades. Now you got Abizi on a 4. He's going to be inside. The bomb, only 20 seconds left. They're trying to make the play. You see what's happening, but Atlanta Faze read it like a book, and they're going to get it done.
It's not over yet. LaRue's finished, cleaned up, Faze. The search and destroy spree stays alive, and what a pair of rounds it was. The clutch from Abizi. Brilliant teamwork once again. tournament point.
And the type of round 11 that'll put a big old smile on Mbos' face. Aggressive. You get the bomb down instantly. It's just the aggressive play call in the final round. Like, they've been taking it slow every single time. Using their tacks, using their nades, feeling out the round. This time, just go out, punch him in the mouth. I mean, I think that was legit 20 seconds by the time they got that bomb planted. LA Thieves forced to react, and it got a little bit dicey, a little bit mixy, but in those clutch moments, time and time again, Atlanta Faze able to come out on top.
Just sensational work from them. They've managed to secure search and destroy, and they have put themselves on tournament point. One more map is all Faze need to end the spree of bad luck they have had here in Majors.
And we know what the setup is going to be as we can re-look at some of these clutches that these players on Faze are able to deliver. And not just clutches, near clutches as well, where Octane has left one shot in that moment. I mean, this is just almost like a gauntlet example of how difficult Atlanta Faze are to put down. Even when you have the advantage in these rounds, it's not easy. Even when you have the round count lead, it's not easy. Even Minnesota Rocker earlier feeling the pain of the Atlanta Faze comeback and search and destroy. But we know what the setup is for these final two maps. You have LA Thieves, who until Atlanta were able to take them down, we're on an 8 spree in control. We're going to a control for our next map. Of course, that final one, search and destroy, where Atlanta Faze has still been perfect. So it's map point right now for Atlanta in an incredibly comfortable position. One more map to execute.
And what a poetic finish this may be. Atlanta Faze, not only to win the major, they have to defeat the LA Thieves on the mode that they have remained undefeated in for so long. And if we do get that final map, it'll be the same thing for the LA Thieves. Defeat the map and mode that Faze have been so untouchable on. It's time to do better than you've ever done before, teams. Here we go, into another control.
And make no mistake, Atlanta Faze have revenge on their mind. Final two majors, we saw at Vanguard. LA Thieves beat them twice at each of the majors, one of which in the grand finals for a ring. Don't forget about those body shots from Sim. That is something he is surely not going to forget. But it's LSCLO, and for Atlanta Faze, a 1-3 record on this map throughout the year. It has not been their finest in the game mode for LA Thieves that it absolutely was. And maybe a long time coming. A lot of second places that these guys felt throughout Vanguard. They're looking to get back on top.
All the way back to the Cold War, all the way back to the 80s. Crazy, man. That's crazy. Faze have yet to hoist a trophy since then. Is today the day? Is this destiny fulfilled? We'll find out. The LA Thieves, the good old red rivals, they're going to have something to say in this game of control, and this is where Faze have to dig as deep as they possibly can. I don't know what Coach Crowder passed on to them in the final moments there. Whatever he said, we'll see if it helps in a moment. This is going to be a battle.
I mean, this is already a battle of endurance for LA Thieves. I mean, maybe it's a good thing that they've been 3-0ing teams left and right to almost keep things to a minimum, because they've played a massive amount of series. This is their third one of the day. So much Call of Duty they have played, and Atlanta Faze starting to rack up the maps as well. The tail end, potential final map, if not one of the final two of this tournament. And aBeZy hasn't even broken a sweat.
One more map, Faze. If Thieves win it, we go to a search and destroy in Mikado. The final chance here at Major 2. What a series it has been so far. We stick it out. The game of control, 2 zones, 30 lives either side. First team to win 3. Let's get it.
In a map where even if you find yourselves down, you will never be out. How quickly these zone captures can come through. Always the opportunities when you're on the attack. It'll be LA Thieves on offense first. It'll be the First Blood King, whose perspective we're watching. If there's a kill on the map to be gotten, aBeZy's looking to get it.
We're going towards A here on the attacking ramp of the Thieves. aBeZy reads it. Hello, gets his first. Can't get any more out of it though. Good kills either way. Slasher at the top side of the map here by the pylon. He's going to have great coverage. A big win there.
Well, how quick can Atlanta Faze actually jump towards this B zone now? Abizi's going to be the first one maybe back on the mix and selling maybe to spot these players out on the cross. But it's one of those moments. If LA Thieves start finding a couple kills, you can hop that zone and get those 6 fast. But Atlanta Faze does not care.
Oh, no.
They're picking you apart. Another 4-man wipe. Only 1 life lost. Everything else has been perfect.
And that nade landed as well with Beezy. Slows down the progress here, and look at the aggression. Slasher is the man on the far right-hand side of the map. The LA Thieves, they are pinned. They are pinned down.
They got the spot shot. I mean, they are literally at this point playing a pump. They have them contained to this section of the map.
That tiny little green building, that is it. That's all they've got. Can they break out now? And there we go. It's still pinned in. Octane's doing what he can, but this is a fiendish trap out of Atlanta Faze.
This is suffocating. There is not a lot of air to breathe, and even if you make your way through the field, maybe the stun is going to help because you get past the BZ. And finally, some sort of semblance of an opening, of a couple kills, of a stack on that B zone.
15.7 seconds, 3 members now of the LA Thieves on it. First segment, long gone. Second one on the way out. Here come the nades. The trophy's going to help out. Trades abound. Kenny, just hold on, son. Hold on, stay alive. Second segment taken care of.
And don't take that chow either. Maybe should have watched your back because Kenny's going to fall. And Envoy, it's the same direction. The pressure's always there. And only 10 seconds to go. LA Thieves so far away. And they just got bullied in round number 1.
Faze take the lead. An absolute whooping on LSClo. We haven't seen that trap executed that well thus far in MW2. And it's scary to know that it's looked that easy.
I mean, just getting tossed up like that, not a fun one, especially with who was it in the final moments of BZ, shooting 2 players in the back. LA Thieves just caught a little bit off guard, falling a little bit flat. And around where Kenny starts off 0-5, never falling in or respawn, not able to collect. Now Atlanta Faze's turn to attack. LA Thieves, they want the response. I don't know if they're going to get it.
Inside of the warehouse is where we're going to see most of the action here. Again, A looking to be a bit more popping. Can Kenny get on the board? Celium takes care of Draza on the other side, so that's going to be the top side of the map safe. This makes attacking A that much easier.
He got spotted as well. I think they spotted his feet when he was jumping up, but the timing is there for him to at least get one, but you get traded. And a lot more success for Atlanta right now on the attack. Slasher out at the wing, and Draza gonna get picked off. They got all their bases covered, including their base. Celium's so confident, he's wrapping back towards the field side of the map. He trusts his teammates because they got everything covered. 8 points secure. Pressure on the field, and Celium, he's already towards that B zone.
Already in. The one-man Celium can push his way forward. Damage control right now for the LA Thieves. Things are starting to get out of hand. You've got yourself 2 minutes to play with here on offense if you're Faze. Hold the line, LA Thieves.
Yeah, a nice catch, though, to not let anything slip on by. Extra couple kills to go your way. And maybe LA Thieves trying to think about setting up a little spawn trap of their own. Octane Motormouth in the comms. Knows the players are above them. Knows they're at the back door. Atlanta Faze trying to get the strike.
He's there on the inside of the rec room, shaking it for dollar bills by the pole over there now. He's going to get on out. Get things moving towards that field side. Faze trying to find that one opening, trying to find that window, and this might be it.
Well, they found Octane on the front. You also have players working the flank, so this is a well-coordinated push. Slashers behind enemy lines. They're trying to basically trap them right now, even when Atlanta Faze are attacking.
Slasher's taking a sweet time to get into the fight, but when he does, it is going to sting. Here he comes from the hillside. Spots one. There's the cleanups. Kenny's next. The damage dealt, not the kill. His teammates are on the point. This is synchronized savagery out of Faze. They are in.
It's just easy right now for Slasher. Your cutoff man knows to look above his teammates. It's easy. The second tick nearly through. Octane forced to go for difficult chows, and you shoot him out of the sky. Slasher right now is just skeet shooting.
10-2. Having all the fun in the world. You're looking towards the end of the round unless someone can get in there and stop it. Can anyone be there? No. Atlanta Faze. Tournament point right now.
And LA Thieves look like they have run out of steam. Celium bouncing on the main stage with a smile on his face. Slasher, the new man on the roster. When it was nothing but second and third places all of last year, they wanted an upgrade. And in this game, Slasher looking to prove his worth on a 4 spree right now. The man that got himself in position. Looking to be back on top.
at this very major last season at the Vanguard year. Slasher hoisted the first trophy for a long time. Can he help FaZe find theirs? One round is all they need. And the BZ into the mix, he certainly goes. Kenny caught unaware. Octane, you better run. Here comes a BZ. What the hell, son? Physics in this game are crazy.
Yeah, with force like that, you know BZ's gonna shred. He's kicking bodies into a different dimension. Man, shooting rockets as well. Envoy able to get a kill. BZ still down low. That's a 3 spree, but at least he gets traded. So much pressure on this B zone for LA.
We're onto the B zone for now. Selim, though, look at him. Top left-hand side of the minimap. He's being all kinds of sneaky. You do manage to get those players off the point. Kenny wins the fight on the inside. Real good for now. Slasher, top the party. Gets another big win, 12-3.
Yeah, finally back in the mix, but maybe gonna get hunted down. Kenny was looking for the chase, but he can't find it just yet, and Abizi is there for the trades. So much pressure still on this B zone, though. At least you're not stuck in your spawn. Thieves, a lot of pressure, but that does not make it easy, and here comes Slasher again. Maybe the next one in line is gonna be Octane.
No way.
Doesn't make the read, but Octane letting him pass because his teammates are going towards that A zone.
We're running out of time. We are running out of time in 20 seconds. FaZe are your champions. They're flying forward. Can anyone now get on this point? Envoy, you have got to stay alive. Win this fight, great. Capture the point. That's the next objective, but this is getting real dire, real fast for the LA Thieves.
Desperation hours, and it is just feeling flat. The 2-piece frag grenade, though, from Octane keeps your life alive, but 11 seconds left on the clock. It's only 2 men on the point. You've got to be perfect.
FaZe can feel it. FaZe can feel everything just falling into their lap. They're starting to roll forward. Unstoppable confidence right now. One man left, Kenny. Stay alive. Envoy comes in, and Kenny is still clinging to life. He's got to finish the capture here. FaZe, they have arrived. One more kill could seal it.
They're just going to kill everyone along the way. This is it for FaZe.
Wait a minute.
Get the job done.
No.
2-piece for Slasher. 16-6, and that time is ticking.
Slasher holding it down. 5 seconds as the guns are still red hot. We've checked the forecast. The drought has ended. It has been an entire title since Atlanta FaZe lifted a trophy. Alexa, play We Are the Champions by Queen.
Atlanta FaZe made the roster change for a reason. Second place was not good enough for the entire year. They hold the trophy. They got their revenge.
Your Major 2 champions, Atlanta FaZe. And my God, how good it must feel for these players to have come so far. They've taken down seemingly everyone to get to this moment. And the LA Thieves, chance, the lower bracket run was there. They were building up momentum. They were destroying squads along the way. 3-0, 3-0, 3-0. The one man who gets it done in the lower bracket run, he's on that stage, but he's on the wrong side of it this time. No one was going to take that title from him. Slasher remains the king of the lower bracket run, and now he's the king of Major 2.
Keeps that legacy secure, gets to throw out some of those FaZe ups. And everybody knows how difficult it is to get and stay at the top. Atlanta FaZe, who dominated that position for so long, feels like they're back at home.
And you have to hand it to the team, the camaraderie. The Phase 3 of Sim, Abizi and Selim are so tight to bring in another player to the fold, to bring him into the system, to trust them enough with such an important position, such amazing responsibility, and Slasher, the one man who rose to the occasion. What an unbelievable performance in the final map, instrumental in many, many victories getting here. FaZe are back on top.
And that is a terrifying sight for the rest of the league.
All right, God, coming out to the wire.
Search and destroy as well throughout the tournament. Not a fun thing to deal with. I mean, Slasher won Major 2 last year off the back of Search and Destroy as well, but every single game mode, so clean. They just put the league on watch.
Going into the next Major, I mean, all eyes on FaZe. There's no doubt about it. They found the winning formula in Search and Destroy. Their run continues. They end the spree of the LA Thieves in control with an insanely dominant performance there on El Asilo. What changes will come on the 15th with Season 2? Will it be new maps? What will it be? What changes to the meta will we have? Will Faze remain the team to beat? Well, we'll find out about that later. For now, it's the Guy Blaze on stage with the winning team.
As you said, Miles, the drought is over. Give it up for Atlanta Faze, as they are your Major 1 champions. I'm going to start this one off with MC himself. Celium, what does this win mean for you? Because it has been a while.
Yeah, of course, man. This win has been like over a year, so it's been a long time since, you know, we won, but I'm happy that we did it here with Austin too, especially. Like, Austin's a great teammate, and everyone doubting him is just dumb at this point. And I just want to say one thing too. I can't wait to save Ben's head, so I'm excited.
Oh, Ben, get ready for it. BZ, how are you feeling, man? You have been locked in all weekend long. I have seen you every morning making sure that you could lock this one. But what does this win mean for you right now in this moment?
It's amazing. I mean, bringing Austin onto the team and, you know, everyone doubting us and stuff, like, Austin's a beast, and it feels good, man. That 1v2 on that S&D felt amazing, too.
I was going to ask you about that one because that was a big play right there. Now, Austin, let me walk on over here. Let me scoot down the line real quick, okay? Once again, last year, your last win was at Major 1, but now you get to do it in red. What does this mean for you and, you know, just kind of proving all the doubters wrong and coming back here and being on top?
Man, it means a lot, to be honest. Like, these guys giving me the opportunity to play with them obviously was a big thing for me. They believed in me, the whole coaching staff, everyone at Atlanta Faze. I just want to thank them for, you know, giving me this opportunity, and I'm glad I was able to show out and get one on the board for them.
There you go, there you go. Now, while Coach Replays has the mic in his hand, Coach, talk to me about this group of players, okay? You've been with the core 3 for a long time. You've known Slasher for a while. What does this win mean for you and the team, and how did y'all get this one done?
I mean, man, this means so much just because, like, this roster, this core 3 has been so, just like, we've been through our ups, we've been through our downs, and like through everything right now. Like, the amount of work that goes in behind the scenes with this roster specifically has been insane. It was only a matter of time until they're back on top. So I'm so proud, dude. I'm so proud of them. They played so well. I'm glad to have Austin back on this roster, and honestly, this is just an incredible feeling.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Pass the mic on over to Sim. And Sim, before you say something, Boston and Call of Duty fans out there, I want you guys to know that this is your tournament MVP. What does this feel like for you? Because we were just talking, and I asked you, did you feel like you was back in full form, and you said like you was getting there, and you picked the right time to get back?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like recently, this year, we've been getting back in form, and personally, myself, I know I've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes to really just find my, you know, mode again, build confidence, and I feel like the practice we put in together as a whole, like, helps it.
Yep.
Just because, I don't know, we're all working on each other, you know, we all love each other, and we're all just here to win, so just thank you guys.
There you go. Now, any last thing that you guys want to say out here to the crowd, to everyone who's watching at home, who's been cheering Faze all weekend?
You know, thank you guys, all the fans, everyone here. You guys make COD great. Without you guys, you know, events would suck, so you guys are the best. Thank you guys so much.
Pass me that mic, Sim, and you guys have a moment one more time. Boston, give it up for your Major 2 champions.
Boston, as they completed against the LA Thieves. Finally, the Thieves' epic run through the lower bracket, shut down by the originator of the lower bracket run, Slasher. And this is so amazing as we look back here, because this is now back-to-back years for Slasher, winning Major 2. He did it with the LA Gorillas. Now as the new piece, he pulls it off with Atlanta Faze, and he gives this team a trophy, one that they have been in such a drought for. Finally, they're walking home with gold once again, Nameless.
Yeah, you know, it's been such a long drought as well. I feel like they fought so hard for this. So many second-place finishes. They end up making a roster change, and they bring in Slasher to fix their search and destroy.
Remember,
well, guess
guys,
what happened? They fixed their search and destroy, and they win 17 of their last 18 search and destroys. That is absolutely insane. These guys are disgusting. They come away with the victory against a strong LA Thieves team who made a miraculous run. I mean, there's a world champion squad they had on the other side of that stage, and they get it done.
I just want to give a big shout out to everyone who is leaving the venue right now. Boston, you all were incredible. Thank you for the vibes. You set the tone all weekend. And this Atlanta team, they put on a show for all of us at the end. Alley Cat, I want to come to you.